us in using Notion, and he would be giving us some tips how to use it and how to handle it. So I give the hand to Achal for that.
So, first of all, I would like to thank for the SCS to have me here. Uh, so, first of all, a brief introduction about myself. I am a fifth year IDT student at IIT BHU, majoring in civil engineering. So basically, 5 years have been a very hectic one for me in the college. To be honest, I'd be proud to say that I have been involved in a lot of activities throughout my 5 years. But those 5 hectic years also caused me a lot of organizational and time management problems, to which, like, because of which I came to Notion eventually. And like, if I have to talk about my college activities, in the first year I was like a person who was really enthusiastic in a lot of fields. I would like attend as many clubs as I want, say like SNTC में biz club, astro, robotics and stuff, cultural में quiz, literary club, etc etc. Like everything I was attending. And in second year I was a joint secretary of literary club. Then in third year I was active in technics. I was the content head. In fourth year I was the president of Share, which is the consulting organization of our college. And I was also in between, like doing multiple branch projects, learning myself, applying for interns, everything, and being a core member of business club. So you can understand that how much I had on my plate. And to be honest, without Notion, it was like papers are scattered here and there. You'll have your download section where they'll have numerous docs. Like some are notes from different meetings, some are like PPTs of different like seminars you are attending, and you have literally no clue how to manage anything. So that is why I was wondering that what we can do with our institute email ID when I came across Notion. And from that day till now, Notion has been like part and parcel of my life. Like my whole life is currently on Notion, which I'll show you my own repository, how I have built it. So I think Notion is a complete package for college student, and it's free for now, but I am guaranteeing you that if when I'm not a student anymore, which I am soon like graduating, I'll be joining MasterCard as an analytics consultant. And as soon as I go out, I'll buy the subscription and keep Notion with me. So that is how much important it is to me. So I'll just move on with the next slide. So Notion is basically a workspace. Like it's something where you work on. It is not a software. It is not a platform. It is just a workspace. It can be as minimal as you want, and it can be as powerful as you want. So basically, Notion describes that simplicity to complexity, and all kind of user personas are covered. And that is why Notion is that famous, because you can do anything. You can do organization, planning, storing information, management, etc. And the best thing is that it's also available on your phones. So suppose you have done all your work on like laptop, and you have like an app. So as soon as you do anything on Notion, it is saved offline. So you need not have an internet connection always to access Notion. And suppose you are traveling, you are in train and you need to do something, you need to make some edits, you need to access some document, you can easily do that through your phone. And you can do simple tasking, simple adding tasks in your list through your phone. So that simplicity also adds up in its power too. I am currently, like, Notion is used by everyone, working professionals, students, art, content creators, etc. Today's workshop will be only for a college student perspective. Like I'll not go beyond that, because if I have to take a Notion like proper master class, it will be a like couple of workshops, not in one workshop. So today I'll be talking about three things. First of all, your academics, managing your classes, thesis, projects, undergrad projects, professional life, which is intern and job applications. And thirdly will be extracurricular, which would be club and activities, and your general life. So let's get quickly hands-on. Before that, and if anyone has any doubt regarding till now, like, you can ask. I think we have 109 attendees, right? Good.
Yes.
Cool. So I'll just move on to then So as you can see, this is my Notion page. Naruto fans would have already been like have a star in their eyes, and this is how I transform my this, right? So as first I'll describe this page. How does it look like, right? So you can here you can see that this is your repository. So your account comes in here, which is Anchal's Notion, which is my college account, and this is Pelu page, which is my other organization, Pelu Club. So we have an account on that organization too, and that is the Pelu Club, right? Then here you have a quick find where you can quickly search if you have a very complex repositories. These are all updates which you have recently made. So suppose if I had recently made any updates somewhere, so all those updates would be here. So suppose you do something by mistake, everything would be here. Then there are settings and members. There are various settings. You can have a dark mode. You can like manage your notifications. You can manage your plans, billing. Currently, as a college, you will have a personal pro plan, which means unlimited pages and blocks, unlimited guests, and unlimited file uploads. And this is the power that your college ID and your college ID card gives you. As if you are not a college person, you will have this plan, which will have only 5 guests allowed and which have a like 5 MB upload limit, but still pages and blocks is unlimited. So if you are not a very hardcore user, still free personal plan is good enough for you. So let's jump to my private repository. As you can see that this is my home repository, and it's like a home page of a website. And I usually divide, like this is one of the simple models which I am currently having. If you had contacted me 2 months before, I had a very complex model, which I re-simplified after like I got a job. So just to start my new projects. So you can see that there are 3 divisions here. First is daily, second is current projects, and third is life. So suppose like I am participating in some competitions or etc. So these competitions come in here. Then if I have to talk about my daily routine, so I have something like this kind of here. Then I have a calendar where I mark stuff. Currently it is empty because like I cleared it for today's workshop, but it is usually very full and I could see everything here. And next is my task list. Again, it is empty right now because I have to present my screen, but usually I have my task list, due date and everything here. So this is usually very cluttered and everything. Next is current projects. All my projects, thesis and etc. are coming here. For example, if I go to my thesis, so literature review, calendar wise progress, these things come here. Now again, I have cleared some of these things for this workshop so that I do not leak any personal info, but this is more on it. And then life, I have finances, some stuff which I enjoy, like TV series to watch, which TV series I like. Suppose if someone wants a quick recommendation, so I can give the here. And again, books I am reading, books I have read, books I want to read, these kind of lists I make here. So this is currently my personal thing, and I will be showing you like step by step how to make this. Before that, I move forward, we'll just go back to here and we'll do that step by step, right? So as you can see, firstly, I'll talk about academics and managing classes and thesis projects. So let's come to this university workspace. Now this is a template which I found online. First of all, I did not make this, but if you want, you can make this also. So now let us see what this template is about. Then I'll just make it in front of you. So first of all, you can see that this is my university workspace. That means like all my concepts, syllabus and everything would be here. So some things you need to understand is that your university workspace would comprise of many courses, right? And there would be course content, lectures, etc. So this calendar can mark as the classes, etc. which you do. You can make a link here which can be your course content, and you can talk about what was it about, lecture, slide, seminar or practical. You can attach slides here. You can say that if it was completed, if you have revised it or not, and you can have different views. So let's just quickly make it. So to make a new such workspace, I'll go to my private section and I add a page. First page will come something like this, which is untitled, and I can do anything with this. So what I usually choose is empty with an icon, and I have an icon and I have a cover. So quickly I will choose some academic icon here, and I'll choose some cover, and I'll give it as a name. So let us say this is my 8th semester workspace, right? So I can again change cover. I have a lot of options here. I can also like download any image and I can upload it here. So let's just stick with this for this time, and we can move forward to whatever this. Now, how Notion works is a block system. Block system means that your workspace is a collection of blocks, and these blocks can be anything. So what we can do is we will put a forward slash here. And as soon as I put this forward slash, I'll get these commands. I can put a text, I can put a page, I can put a to-do list, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, table, bullets. And you can see a lot of things you can add here, which can, you can try and experiment with. So here, first of all, I would need a heading. So I'll just go with heading 1. And I'd say courses. So now let's say my first course is, I am putting a new page here. Sorry, I did not show that. So let me delete it. And so again, I put a forward slash and I put a page. So as soon as I hit enter, a new page is formed. I can call it, say, CSO 632, something kind of that. And I can also name is, I do not know what this course is. I'll just say operations research. Say this is the code. I can add an icon, something like that. And this is now my course page. So I'll come back to this 8sem workspace. So this is how it will look like. And when I'll click, this will now open. So now what I can do is I can first of all make a calendar. Inline calendar. Inline calendar means I'll have only one line of calendar here. If I had made the page, the whole page would have been of calendar, right? I can write this as day-wise work. Suppose today I had a class, right, of this subject. I would just put something here. And as you can see, as soon as I click that plus, again, there is this window with a new page appeared. I can always call it as, say, lecture number 10, right? I can put tags here. I can add properties here. So let's say this was a theory lecture. So I can add a property. I can add what kind of property this is. So I can add it as a multi-select. And I can add that it was a theory lecture. And I can also add if numericals weren't done. So I would keep that it had both theory and numericals. So this is something you can play with. You can have your own customizations that what kind of tags you want to give a lecture. You can also keep a tag as important. That this is something in which like some important stuff was discussed or which you need to do. Right? So as soon as I am ready with this, I usually what I do is I keep notes here. So suppose my Microsoft Teams meeting is on and the thing is going on. Instead of writing it on a paper, I usually take notes here where I can easily, go on with, let's say, topic 1, and I would say transport problem. Can attach stuff here, like when I can attach stuff here with the links, embed function. I can drop a link here and then I can use that link. I can attach photos. I can make all the notes I want here. So this is one type of things you can do. The second type of things you can do is that what I did was that I used to write it on the paper, I used to make a PDF and upload it here. So suppose you do not like to take notes while typing. So you can do something like this. Let me see if I have my notes here. If I have, I can show you that how it would work. Mm. Actually, I probably do not have them here. Like I must have deleted them or so again I'm saying that suppose there is a PDF and you want to upload it, you can easily like do it here, and that would be very easy to do it. Let me go to home. This is job etc. Oh wait, there was an echo, right? Oh sorry, my bad. Okay, so next I think we can talk about. Yeah, so I got this. This was my placement plan. So this is what I did. So let me go to my machine learning logs and concepts, let's say. So suppose I'm taking notes. I can take that on what day I started, and I did a research on Notepad. And this is something which I did, that I wrote it on a copy and uploaded it here. And I can then access this PDF whenever I want. So it usually loads in a bit, but as you can see that I can make notes and access it here. Now I need not know, now I can like throw this copy away. I need not concern myself where this copy lies. I need not take this copy with me everywhere. I can just access these notes here, and I can share them easily too. So similarly, if I want to do something like this, what I'll do is I'll go here. I go to my lecture page. I'll come here. I'll put something like a toggle list. I'll say ML notes, and I'll just embed that embed feature and file upload. So whenever I choose a file, let's just take any random file here. Let's say that I was teaching data science 101 to my friends here. So let's just take this, and this would be easily uploaded. And now I can just toggle it back so that it looks neat, and I can access this anytime I want. This is the PPT, right? So this is something which I found very useful when I was very serious for academics. And my all, I think, third year, fourth year, and fifth year was like this, where all my notes were compiled in a single space, and I was able to use them anytime I want. So now this is about notes. Now here what I would do is I would usually put a table here. My bad. I would put a database here. So you can see that this is table database inline. Yes. And I would call it content. What I did here was that I was keeping a lecture wise on a calendar. I would similarly do something like this. I would do a week one. I would give a lecture one tag, and I would give it a some lecture tag, and I would probably add column like type, put it here, put lecture 1 here, lecture 2 here. I would give it a tag, important, not very important, numerical, these kind of stuff, like what happened in a word in that class. So I would say, let's say it's theory and important. So I'll put that tag here. And here I would put a summary, like what it was about. So I would just call that probability was taught here, and a date. So let's say it was 8th February. So now my double database is ready. Suppose I need to search some topic. So I can always look on this table, go to that date, click on that lecture, and I will have all my notes. So this will act as my index as and as my this. I also used to track my grades also here. So like you can make another table. You can another have like what assignments were there, what type of grades. Like suppose I make another table inline and I would say grade calculator. So I can easily, what I can do is that I can say assignment slash test. I'll instead of tag, I will say number, total marks, and here I will marks I got, again a number, and I'll just calculate percentage and I can sum it up at the end to get what my score is, so that I can keep track that what assignment I submitted, what marks I got, so that it is easier to calculate grades and stuff. I also used to, like if there is an assignment, I used to have something like a like files and media of type here, where I would attach this assignment here, where I can upload a file here, so that I also have my assignment in hand whenever I want. So this is something you can manage your academics with. So there are 3 caveats: lecture notes, exam preparation, content, and this is how you can manage it. You can also have something like course content. You can simply have course content and attach it here. You can have PPTs and attach them here, and you can do a lot of stuff. Like again, it depends on you that how you want to do it, but this is simply how you can make your thing. And you can do this for each subject, and all courses will be here. So suppose this was for CSO, I can say have an HULM subject here, and etc. So at the end, this would have 7-8 courses, and your 8 semester workspace would be made. So this is how you can do this part, this managing classes part. Now let's come to thesis and project. Any doubt regarding managing classes?
Bhaiya, how
I
much
think
space is available in Notion?
it's unlimited with the free account. Yes, so I think most, okay, I think no, nothing of a question there in chat box. Okay, cool. So this is our workspace, right? Now let's talk about if you are doing a thesis or you are doing an undergrad project, how you can go about it. So what I usually do is I do not keep it as a different like course. I just keep it as a course only. So suppose I want to do my undergrad project. So it would be another page. Just it would be my undergrad project. And add an icon, add a cover, whatever. And first through this I would also like you to see that how many templates are there here, right? So let's talk about some templates. So this is a table template, right? This we already talked about, that how you can use tables. So if you are doing a project like which has various steps, so each step can come as a table. So for example, say I am writing an undergrad project. So first step is say topic selection and research. You can you can give tags accordingly. You can give any tags you want. And I usually keep this as text only, and I usually make a page here. Let me see if I can make a page here. So you can attach files and media here, or you can also make a page here. Let me see. Yes, this. So I will open it as a page. And here I can do all the work regarding topic selection. Usually my topic selection and research involved multiple links. So I have Googled a lot and I have pasted all the links here. I have written notes, say link 1, summary of the idea that you can do this stuff, pros, cons, and etc. You can do various stuff like that, right? Now, one thing is that what you can do is here you can see add a view option. What view is that you can have similar page but of different views. So suppose if I add a view and I create a board and I create this. So this is now a Kanban board. What is Kanban board is that it's like keeping blocks in different categories. So as you can see, there are currently no tags here, but I want to add tags, right? So what I will go here, I will go to table and I will bring tags, planned, uh, not planned yet, currently doing, done, evaluation awaited, evaluated, and final. Let's say we have these five tags, right? And I just have planned this topic selection. Let's say I have this model making, which I have not planned yet. I have this discussion, some X discussion, which I am currently doing. So let's see, these 3 tasks are going on. I have like notes of everything here. I'll just go here and go to my board view, right? So you can see now that everything will appear beside it, like under the respective tag. So suppose I need to only see that what I am currently doing. So all currently doing will come here. Obviously, I can like shift them here and here so that it's like in a good hierarchy. So not planned yet would come here. No tags would come here at the last. Planned will come after not planned yet. Done evaluation will become here. So now this seems like a good hierarchy, right? You can always, now if I add something new here, let's say I have not planned how to evaluate yet, and I go back to my table view, you can see that automatically how to not evaluate comes as a like list here. And again, I can shift it here on accordingly. But when I go back to board, it will be always stay here. So you can always toggle with different views. You could have done same with 8th semester worksheet too. Like now again, your creativity comes here that how you wanna do it, right? So in undergrad project, I usually have this kind of views. And let me just show you more views. For example, one view is timeline. Now this, I think you can easily understand that how like beautiful this is. Like you can plan it like a grand chart, right? So I will keep how to evaluate here. I can make model making here. I can add discussion here. I can say add here. And you can also like plan it according to the time. And then you can understand that how powerful this tool is, right? Now, when I go back to table, you can see that dates have come here. So like I'll just wait and let you know that how powerful this integration is, right? You make a change in one view and all those views have that respective logical changes. And that is how powerful Notion is. Now I'll add another view here and I'll probably add a calendar view and I'll create this calendar view. So now you can see everything is marked on calendar. Now suppose I want to tinker more, so I can make a list view and I can create that, and it is now coming as a list, which I can have a I can group things, I can filter where tags contain only which I am currently doing. So only those things will be here. I can like easily remove the filter. I can sort stuff. Like I can have n number of things which I can do. And lastly, I can have a gallery view, where gallery would be something like it will be panned out like a like again something with a photo or something like that. If I had photos inside, those photos would have been visible here. So I can toggle with these kind of views and my project information remains safe. And however I want to display, I can display it to my professor. So this is something you can do with projects. And again, like this thing is a page, right? So every small task can be micromanaged, and every micromanagement can have more links within them. I can add a page here and one more page would be inside that. So as much complexity I want to increase, I can increase. This is again according to me. So anything on how to do projects? Yes, Harish, I used to update it daily. That like you'll have to. So once you are in that routine, right? So you'll like get up early in the morning. You will see what task you will have. You will see that what you need to do. You will start planning that, and you will wonderfully observe that earlier that was so mismanaged. Now you will have clarity what to do, and you will not waste time within the day planning out ki यार ये भी बचा है, ये भी बचा है, ये भी बचा है. तुम्हारे दिमाग में एकदम रहेगा तुम्हें एग्जैक्टली क्या करना है. एंड it will also help you decide what projects to take and what not to take, what time you have and how much time you can allot to different things. And this is something brilliant. So as you can observe that this whatever views I showed you just now, it can be done for your day-to-day schedule also, like that grand chart, what you need to do, what major projects you are working on, and that exactly thing can be done for your day-to-day schedule. But again, I do not like to make my day-to-day schedule complex because it is something I need to control with my phone too when my laptop is not around. So I keep it as a simple list. But again, your customization, your notion. Next, I'll talk about professional. Okay, so let me go to my home. And so my professional applications are comprised of two things. First was this placement plan, which I built up, which I was that what I need to learn. I used to track everything. For example, I was setting for analytics placement. So I had to track my logical reasoning, DI, VARC, and analytics. So as you can see that there are these links. When I open these links, our Google Sheet will open where I have like different marks and etc. which I, scored over tests. I'll come back to here. Like similarly, I have like mock test, quantitative aptitude, verbal reasoning. Within mock test also, like what I used to do was that uh, I used to make thorough graphs and like visualize these stuff. So as you can see that there would be like many graphs here, my accuracy, percentage, time taken. These kind of gave me clarity that where exactly I am lacking when I am practicing things. And when I open this is also tell me that what time I did what. So I did not, I had complete track what I was doing when I was doing. Similarly, I did a lot of stuff. So every here and there small notes are there, something they are there. So this is how you can manage yours. And within every page, there will be multiple views. So this would be your theoretical plan. Next is when I was starting applying to the applications. So this is a very good template. It is available here only. So let me just try and make it for you. So when I go to here and I have made this new template again and I'll write job applications, right? I'll just say job workshop because then I'll be confused which one is which. I'll again, so I did an empty with icon here, but I did not wanted to do that. Just a second, I'll just delete it. What I do is I'll take a template. So I welcome you to the already present templates of Notion. Now, before I get into the exact thing, let me just give you the span, the breadth, the diversity of templates here. So you can see that design roadmap. If you are a designer, design roadmap, user research database, design tasks, like a lot of customized things are there. And as soon as I will click use this template, this will appear and I can make changes accordingly. So let's say if I'm a student, I need job applications. So you can like in your free time, go through all these and like tinker around. I am currently very specific to what here. You have a great calculator here too, like which I was embedding it there. So you can always explore this and I would recommend you to explore this. So I'll just use this template. So it will take a time and it will set it up for me. So as you can see, this is my job application template, which is very similar to this one, which I already have, right? So you can easily see that this is something which I used as our direct template. You can upload your resume here. You can upload multiple resume here if you have. I just need to put that embed because the point I'm trying to make is that it is completely editable. You can have a cover letter portfolio and now you can have companies, etc here. So what I need to is I just need to make changes and everything would be done according to my stuff. So I'll just, instead of making these changes, I'll go to things which I used to do. So as you can see, there is a lot of stuff here. There is this company, right? If I'll open these like pages, these pages would contain like my performance in that company test. If I had some like observation I want to make regarding that company, it would be like any info I had from my like senior, anything would be in that page. Stage. So if I show you what stage has, so these are basically the tags I signed offered, which is basically that they have offered me the job. Applied is that I have applied, I do not know the status. Shortlisted it, that I am shortlisted for an interview. Waitlisted, test done, rejected, ready to apply. And this was something like message required, referred, follow up. This is something which was present in template, so I did not delete it. Not open means that it is not open for my branch. Round one done, round two done, not applied, no result, etc. So these are the stages which are in. So all 55 companies which I applied, they are here. I'll just remove the filter and the sort. So currently the filter is that if I have been shortlisted or waitlisted, show them. I'll just remove this whole filter. So now this is all my willing companies. Right, and there are total 78 companies, which probably some of them I have not applied, but I was interested in, right? So you can see. Now next was that which slot it is coming in, what is its in-hand pay. I did not write CTC here. What is the location? What is the position like they are offering? Which resume I have given? So I had this two resumes. So I have put tags and also the job description, whichever was available. So whenever a test happened, I used to mark here. Whenever what test was pending, I used to mark here. So there was also an option of date and stuff, which I removed recently because it was not needed. But again, you can have, and you can have different views, right? Which you can easily see. So if I have all applications, then like there was different stuff you can do, right? So you can share it with your friends. So for example, I have shared it with my friend and like there can be 4 or 5 friends who share this simple sheet and that is why it is shared. And you all can put your statuses here and you can all help each other track your statuses. So this is something how you can track your internship and job applications. And trust me with this, when you are applying for 50-60 jobs or 50-60 internships in your seasons, like it is almost impossible to track only by watching forum. You might have put it on your WhatsApp me group. You might have put it on a page. Might have put it on a doc. But this is the best way to organize. And every time I have to look for some company, I did not wonder, go to forum page and click the job description. I did not do that kind of analysis. I have everything right here in front of me. So this is how I did my job application. Anything like doubt regarding job application and professional thing? I think there is no doubt. Cool. So
Anybody
let's
has
move
any
on.
doubt? You can ask in the chat as well.
Yes. Let's move to extracurriculars. So now this is something which would be very, very personalized for everyone, club activities and life. So suppose wait, yeah. So suppose SCS wants to make their like club, like whatever society page here, right? So let's make a page for SCS here. Now, the thing is that I can add people here. So when I will add share, I can add as many people as I want. Like these people are the people who I like mostly add, but I can add like this is my professor. So I have also added my professor in my thesis and I never update him regularly. You can just open my thesis thing and see what I'm doing. So similarly, you can like add your club members, your core team members here and everyone can have access to this kind of stuff, right? Now again, I'll put empty with icon. Wow, like cool, like nice recommendation system for SCS. Uh, Now here I can have different verticals. So I'll put heading verticals. Let's say they have a skill bootcamp, right? So skill bootcamp. They have a content repository. My bad SCS if I am assuming something wrong. I am just brainstorming what you might have. Content repository. They might have a team management repository, right? So all the verticals can be here. And whatever work you are doing, currently projects you are doing, you can again have a view like a table view. Like as I manage projects, you can manage your annual tasks here. And you can, the best thing is whenever you make a page, you can assign that to a person. For example, if I have to say SCS Bootcamp Notion 101 is there, right? I can add a person here which have a person thing and I can assign it to a person, right? And now the point is that this it would be evident that this person is in charge here, right? Similarly, there is a lot of stuff you can do. So add icon, add cover, that is there. Now, one thing here is that I would like you to show is that, let me see where it is. So yeah, add comment. When I add comment, I can tag people here. So let's say add, like suppose I have a team member here. I say add Anchal Shukla. Please make sure you take a good workshop for SCS. Now, as soon as I post the comment, I'll get a notification. And suppose I have resolved this problem. So I'll just click resolve and the comment would be gone. So if you want to give tasks to your teammates, you can use this comment option, add comment option, like anywhere, and you can use it in that way. You can also add it here, like suppose this I want to open as a page, add comment. I can add any comment here and we can have conversation according to it. And there are different caveats where you can add comments, like similar to the way you add text or something, right? So this is something you can do. And thus you can collaborate on your club activities and stuff. finally I'll come to your life thing, right? So let's say you want to manage your life, your finances, and these kind of stuff. Again, there are like, first of all, there are many templates here which you would want to use. So let's say personal. So there are quick notes. There is this personal home, right? Where you can have your movie list, which movie which you want to watch. Again, you can always browse through these templates. You have your task list, to do, doing, done,
Bhaiya, there is
journal.
a
Yes.
does tagging person in comments notify the person whom we have tagged?
Yes, it notifies them on their Notion also, and it would also send them an email that you have been tagged there. So like for Pelu Club, I and Harshita are using this only. And it is a like very good working ground because we always get quick notification and we can quickly contact each other. So like this, and like the Notion is one thing about Notion is more that suppose you want to share someone a page, right? I think I forgot telling you that. For suppose I have this job applications. So let me say that this SCS page. Now suppose I have made something, let's say team management. I want to share it to like people. Suppose you have accumulated everything you learned in this Notion workshop, right? And you want to share. So let's say Notion 101. Blah, blah, blah. And you shared the video, you shared who took the workshop, you shared. I'll just go share and I say share to web. Okay. And I'll just copy this link and I'll post it in the chat box. Just try opening this link with your Google Chrome browser. Just a second, it is, yeah. So when I post this and I open this link, you can see that this is the website that opens, Notion 101. So whatever content you create in that web page, you can always quickly host it as a website and share to people. So I'll suggest this type of thing, like if you create your resume or something, you can always have a link attached to your LinkedIn profile or something. If you want to share anything, like you want to share your club repository, like in orientation, if you want people to know about your club, you can have your own website in a jiffy where you can quickly create those blocks which are important. And the thing is, only that page which I have shared will be shared to them. Okay, nothing else, nothing, and all the links within them, obviously. So suppose if you shared a page and there are links within them, so all inside pages will also be shared. So you can share that whole thing, and that can be like taken with any person who wants. So basically, the Pelu Club website, if you have gone through that, this website, this was made on Notion. This website was made on Notion. This is toggle list. This is again toggle list. Circles is an embed of Airtable. Mentors is embed on Airtable. It will be slow to load, obviously, because you are not making it on your own. But again, matlab, this solves the task. We do not want some very integrative solution. We just want which conveys information. So this is fully Notion made, and this website is working. And like if any one of you have like registered for Pelu Club, you have done through this website only. So you can understand how powerful it is for clubs and organizations of college, because like they do not have time to build their own websites and stuff. So yeah, going back to the live thingy where we were thinking about templates and stuff. So again, your life can have your finances, which you can manage from here. You can have your like habit tracking. I remember that SCS runs some habit tracking thing, right? So you can make a common habit tracker for everyone here, where they can just tick mark and share to the world what they are doing. You can have a live wiki where like this is something which you saw in my homepage, right? You can have your goals, your bucket list, your books you are reading, your habit tracker, your travel planner, where you want to travel, and what is all. Again, you are planning a trip with a 5%. You can, instead of having a WhatsApp group and all information lying in WhatsApp chat being starred, you can like save it here, and it is on your palm of your hand offline. You need not even have internet to access it. So like these kind of use cases are like humongous, and you can always talk about it.
Also,
So
there's a doubt. Can we allow or give permission to certain people only or anyone
yes,
with the link?
yes. So as when I was sharing this, as you can see that when I share, if I write an email, like if I select a person to share this to, suppose I want to share it with Anushka, right? You can see here that full access, can edit and share with others, can edit and not share with others, can view and comment but not edit, can edit or share with others, cannot edit or share with others, can only view. These kind of things are there. And even if I do not, like if I do it on the web, as you can say, when I was sharing it on web, there are different things: allow editing, allow comments, allow duplicate as comments, etc, etc. You can also do it like you can share it to people with like special permissions and share it to the web with view only. So you have multiple admins controlling that page, but if you are accessing it with link, nobody can. So all these things are there. And the best thing of Notion is that there is a big Notion community out there. So if I go to Google and type Notion free templates, I'll get many more custom made templates, as you can see. Like this is some like random person who makes templates, and you can download those templates and use them. So best thing is like I can make a template, I can share it with you, and everyone can use that template. So I know that SCS helps freshers in like coming to college, right, and settling in. So what you can do is like whatever templates I have made, SCS can curate those templates and share it with the people. So they are ready to use for them, and they can have it like accordingly, apart from like making them themselves. So you can always share this academic templates. You can share these templates in the name of SCS, and probably help freshers, especially who are new to this stuff. Because I learned this in my second year. My first year would have been very wonderful if I had that at that point of time, right? So these things you can do as an organization are my recommendations. Rest, I think I have already shown you that like how powerful this template page is. I think probably now like it is all which I wanted to, which I can probably give you right now. So now would be a thank you note from my side. Like I think I have given you all. I take questions here, and I'll also like to give you this link, which I would want you to fill right now. This is basically a feedback. And I'll stop sharing my screen. If there is any like doubt, I can reshare my screen to clear that. Just a second, I'll just start that poll. Yes. Now, if you will refresh, you can fill that poll. Now, like any doubt, like now, any doubt means even if you have any doubt related to me as a person rather than this workshop as a Notion, you're free to ask. Any doubt works.
You can put it in the chat, or you can just unmute yourself. That would be better actually.
Oh, also like, can you quickly tell me that what do you see when you open that link? Okay, I think I have given you the wrong link. I'll just probably give you the right link. Just give me a second. Till then, you can ask your doubts. Welcome, welcome. Also, just like mention, like we at Pelu Club are doing similar kind of master classes, and we would when we are doing these kind of master classes, like we also have a master class on Notion which Harshit Krishna Chaudhary takes. So you can always go there and talk about how like learn this more. So he would I have probably given you a very small amount of the big Notion knowledge that is out there. So in that course you'll learn more and it is free of cost. Its first iteration is already running. Next iteration you can look out for mails and we'll be like taking more people there. Also, if you want to learn data science, analytics, or like everything would be available on our website, which I'll be posting the link to. You can go on and like register whichever you like. The main reason behind that initiative is that, like, first of all, we are all sitting online and like this connect of seniors and juniors and this mentorship has been lost. So in our last stages of our college, we want to reconnect that. Secondly, I want that there are a lot of organizations which like provide same mentorship like with a cost. And I do not like this concept where college is going into capitalism, where mentorship is provided on a cost. So to break that structure, we are doing this free of cost thing so that freshers do not need to go to the like paid organizations to learn stuff. Rather than it should be a organic community where seniors teach juniors, and there those juniors when become seniors, then they teach again juniors. And this is what college culture is about, right? So that is that. Yeah, I have posted the link of Pelu Club too. Yeah, oh, Mansi has posted a feedback poll. My poll was also a feedback form, so I can just take Mansi's feedback for that. Thank you, Mansi.
Welcome, Bhaiya.
Okay, placement plan, Notion page, or its template. So part one job application template is already there in Notion. My placement plan would have a bit of like private information. So probably I'll clear that and probably share that with SCS, and probably SCS can have more templates like this and give you that collection of that, right? So currently I cannot share that, but once I clear my private data out of there, I'll definitely share.
Hi Anchal, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah, first of all, good evening and thanks for your time. So I had this question that how did you learn Notion? Like, did you follow any tutorials or video?
So I'll say that I came about Notion from a YouTube channel only. Like this person was, I think, Ali Abdul or Karma Medic. They both are very famous personalities, and they used to talk about how they are using Notion to do their life. Then I started like searching for Notion in general. I googled how to make Notion repositories, how are people doing that, and by googling and watching some videos, I was able to learn it. I think best learning was experimentation. Like you'll start experimenting and you'll learn automatically because it is very intuitive, to be honest. Once you start playing with templates, seeing some videos, it is very self-learning thing. Do we need to sign up with college ID? You will have to sign in with college ID. Like I do not think it is available for any other ID. But yes, what you can do is once, suppose for the people who are currently in their final years and feel that like their college ID would not be used further now, what they can do is they can simply copy and paste everything from that template to their personal IDs and then like use some other plan, whichever they want. Like it is, as you can see, it is easily copy pastable. Like you can copy everything and paste it to a new page and it will work. how often do I update Notion? I use my templates every day. I change the whole template structure usually when I feel that I need new functionalities. For example, my life before job applications, like before I got placed, was very different. So I had a very complex structure. I recently changed in December because my life had now more personal projects rather than professional commitments. So I usually change it when my life changes, to be honest. I'll probably change again when I get into job. My job work probably might be in Notion, might not be in Notion, depending upon the confidentiality. But again, let's see. Also, I'll just post my contact number too. I am a very accessible senior in the college. From first year to fifth year, everyone can message me and ask about anything in general. So if you have any doubt regarding anything, not Notion, but anything, you can all the clubs I have been to, the knowledge I have, you can always do that, right? So here is my number. Just a second, just a second. Yeah, yeah, you can use it in mobile. You can go to Play Store and have a Notion app. Anything else? No, you should be having the personal pro plan. Whichever, I am assuming that your question was that which plan you should use. So the plan which is free is personal pro plan. Yes, it has reminders. You can use / to have reminders. Like Google Calendars, one functionality is that everybody uses Google Calendar. So once everyone starts using that Notion and start tagging each other. So now Notion, one problem is that a person should know your email ID and should be able to tag you there, then only you can use it, right? But the other part is that in Notion, that person, you'll have to manually share that. So in Google, where you can just tag them and attach them in Google Calendar, that functionality would only become when everyone starts using Notion. So if your office is using a Notion as a office management, it would be very easy to do that. But again, if everyone is not using Notion, then as soon as you tag them, they'll have to create Notion account and then come. And I think that is the most hectic task for people. So if it becomes famous, yes. Anything else? Welcome, Harsh.
Thanks, Bhaiya, for sharing your guidance.
No problem, no problem. I wish SCS all the best for the boot camps they're having, and probably if you need me for anything else, I am ready to always help anyone and the student community.
Thank you.
I am placed, I got 3 offers from Embed, High Labs and MasterCard. Finally, I chose MasterCard. Welcome, welcome. Thanks a lot. So I'll just I think log off. If you want to contact me, you can contact me on my number which I shared. I also have the Teams account, and you can personal message me on this Teams account too. So thank you everyone for having me. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your time.
Yeah.
I would request everyone to please fill the feedback form.
Yeah, please fill the feedback form, and if SCS team, if you could share that responses with me, it would be very well.
Yeah, we'll definitely do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, sure.
Thanks a lot.